Namaskara, this is Shalmali. Today I'll be showing you different chutney. Chutney which can be a combination for Ganji. Ganji is porridge that is made out of rice. Usually it is white rice or the Kerala rice or the Matta rice, which is boiled like regular cooking but left a little broth in it, and this combination of chutney and that brothy rice ganji, it goes very well. This is horsegram. This usually when you buy it from the store has small stones, so just wash it well and drain and dry it in sun and keep it ready for that, so that it is dry and you can use it for making dry chutney anytime. If you want to make it instantly and if the dal is not washed, usually it doesn't come out that great because the moisture from washing can make the dal little soggy. As this dal has to be dry roasted, very well toasted on a thick bottom pan. I prefer a cast iron which is thick and has even heat, so that the dal is well roasted throughout. If this is a thinner version, you can get the surface toasted faster, but the inside of the dal will be left uncooked or untoasted, and it might not go well with the chutney or probably for the stomach also. So I'll show you now how to roast this. Other ingredients required are curry leaves, lots of curry leaves, and red chili according to your taste, jaggery according to your taste, garlic cloves, freshly grated coconut, and tamarind. This process takes a bit of patience and time. Just keep stirring so that it doesn't burn. So you can keep the heat at medium like this or mid-high, not very high, mid-high. A good way to find out whether this dal is well cooked by this toasting process, just take a spoon and pick few dal and put it on a cold plate and give a few seconds for it to cool, and pick up one dal and then put it in your mouth, and you should hear a good crunch noise. Then you know for sure that it is well toasted and well cooked. When this dal is toasting and with the curry leaf and the garlic in it, it smells heavenly. That is also one good indication that the dal is well cooked. This is my lovely grinding stone which I got from Amazon.com. I'm going to make this chutney using this stone grinder. This is a very traditional stone grinder. I'm very proud of this. It's so much fun to use it. It does enhance the taste of the chutney quite a bit, but of course not everybody can have this, so you can sure make this chutney using a food processor or a regular blender. You can give the same taste, it will taste good even with that, but this is a much more fun way to make this chutney. Okay, so this is nicely cooled now, so I'll dump all of this inside And this has to be first ground dry. You cannot add water at this point. Oh my god, this is so much fun. As the dal is well toasted, it is kind of easy to crush it without water. Here I am grinding it without adding water. Fun. I'm not an expert, I'm also learning. So since this is dry, it is kind of, the process is going a little faster. So before you add the fresh coconut, I would like this powder get into some coarse powder, or at least the garlic and the red chili is all well ground. Can you see? It is coarse right now. It's not fine. You don't need to have this very fine powder. It can be a little coarse. So now just pull everything out and then give a last turn like this, and let's add the wet ingredients. Oops, sorry, I spilled. Okay, this is the tamarind which has been soaking, and I have used this much jaggery. It is totally up to your choice or your taste, and I'm using coconut. Let me add a little first and add some water right now. So it gets stirring in. And you can also add rock salt. Just lift this up, put everything in. If you want, for convenience, you can use jaggery powder. This whole chutney needs to be a little coarse. It should not be very fine. That's the reason we add the coconut in the end, the fresh coconut in the end, so that the coconut doesn't grind as well. I'm adding extra coconut and some water. As this is very small stone grinder, I have to make it in batches. Now I'm adding the already ground, the first batch, and now I'll mix it in the stone itself. The speciality of this chutney is this consistency, like not a very fine texture. So it takes very less time to make this in this stone grinder. It took about probably 20 minutes start to finish. So it was all the way fun. So once in a while this is nice, but you can also make this in food processor or blender. Just make sure you add less water. So probably a food processor would be the best one to make this chutney. To taste, let me taste it. Of the right consistency. This is how you get that crunchy taste when you grind it in the stone grinder. Probably you might not get that kind of consistency in food processor, but even in food processor, if you use less water, you will get this consistency. Now I'll show you how to eat this with the ganji. This is called ganji, that is the rice with broth in it, and generous amount of ghee, a little salt, and this chutney.